Well, the Bo Porter Academy inaugural golf classic down in Houston, and unfortunately, Sugar Land, Texas, I guess it is, rained out or weather cold, chilled out a little bit, but they are going to have some presentations and a luncheon today, rescheduling the golf outing for June 10th. And I guess I'm invited to play with Roger Clemens down there in his foursome moving forward. I'll be writing a big check for that. But joining us now from the Golf Classic is Junior Spivey, former Major League player. Junior, welcome in. Harold Reynolds and Steve Phillips. How are you today?
Hey, how you doing, guys? How you doing? I'm doing great.
Doing great.
Junior Spivey, man, how you doing, buddy? So you're living in Arizona. You got a couple kids. Your son's playing football at K-State right now. Is that right?
Yes, sir. He's a freshman. Just finished his freshman season. Had a really good season. They redshirted him, so he has 4 more years of eligibility. 6'4", 215. So he's
6'4".
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm just barely 6 foot.
Yeah. Wow.
So he got it from his mom.
That's fantastic. Hey, let me ask you, we had Howie Kendrick and his son Owen on. We talked to Roger Clemens about his kids. And that idea, I'm a father of 4 boys. Harold has kids, too, that are playing sports. The idea of trying to get them to follow in your footsteps or to present some interest in baseball for them. Your guys have chosen football instead. How did that process go?
Well, they were baseball players for the most part. They played baseball from the time that they were about 4 or 5 years old. Unfortunately, my oldest, once he got to high school, he didn't make the team his junior year. And I don't understand that because he was throwing 93 at that time and didn't make the team. So he gravitated, more so to football because, he was a little disappointed about not making the team. And so football, he was getting a lot of offers from football, and he decided to go the football route. So, unfortunately, both of my kids, they're really good baseball players.
Well, it's funny. It's kind of fitting that we have the Dream Series going on in Arizona for that very reason, to make sure African-American kids get exposure and opportunity. Did you run into the travel ball? He didn't play travel ball, so we don't know what he's going to bring to the table in high school. Was that part of the equation as well?
That wasn't really part of the equation for the most part. At that high school, it's Hamilton High School, where Cody Bellinger went to school. The coach wanted more of a commitment from a lot of the kids, and the kids that played multiple sports. He kind of shunned those kids. So he just kind of ran into that situation because there was times he'd throw a bullpen, and then he had to go run routes for like Chip Kelly or one of the college coaches like that. So he just ran into that. But unfortunately, I know in Arizona and across the country, kids are just not getting the opportunity, and they're not getting a fair shake, especially, in the youth space and in high school. So that's the problem that we ran into out in Arizona.
Junior, a lot of times, when kids play sports, there's certain things they learn from every sport. Football teaches something. Baseball teaches something. You're back in the youth development aspect of this all. Obviously, Bo Porter, his camp there, the Dream Series going on. When you think about what young kids, young athletes can learn from the game of baseball, what is that for you?
I believe it's discipline, it's dedication, it's sacrifices that you must make, and it's definitely dedication. It's development. I think that's one of the main things that's missing in the youth space right now. It's just the overall development, playing less games and practicing more and working on your game. And it builds character and discipline, and that's what we need. That's one of the main components that we need as young student athletes.
So Junior, you're at Bo's event down there. Why would you lend your time for this? What jumped out to you that said, I need to get down there and support this?
Well, what Bo is building here, in regards to discipline and building character, that's what it's all about. And he's focusing on development, and we need more academies like that across the country. You look at what's going on in the Dominican Republic, and some of those academies over there, they have, multiple academies and opportunities for baseball players to continue their dream and their goals as far as baseball players. So we need more academies like that, and Bo has one going on right now that you just fall in love with it because they're focusing on development, and that's what it's all about.
Junior, thanks so much for giving us some time and spending it with us. Thanks for giving your time to Bo Porter's event down there as well. All the best to you. Safe travels, good health, and I'm sure we'll talk again at some point soon.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
You got it. Junior Spivey, and former player, giving back, right? Giving back to kids to help develop and teach the game after doing it with his own boys. Certainly a nice thing.